Hello there, this is Daniele from Toolchefs, and in this video I'm going to show you the new state picker module. So I have a quick setup here in my scene. So I have a grid layout with 5 agents and a state machine. On the state machine I activated the set state on agent creation only option because I want the state machine just to set the state when the agents are created. Also activated the draw metadata, so basically we see the state in the viewport and we see how the state is changing during the simulation. So now I'm going to attach the state picker module, and what the state picker does is basically picks a state for your agents during the simulation and assign it to them. And this is gonna be completely random. So for instance, now we're gonna use the state machine of the man. We can provide both a timer or a metadata. So with the metadata, you can provide a metadata name, which is gonna be basically the name of a bool metadata. And when the value of that metadata is true, then basically this module is gonna change state. And then it's going to also set that metadata to false straight afterwards. Otherwise, you can just use a timer. So I'm just going to say I want a timer of between 50 and 100 for each one of the agents. And when this timer elapses, then the agents are going to change state. So usually it's going to try to go to a state that is connected to the current state. So if I press play, now we should see the agents picking a state. And then after timer has elapsed, they are gonna pick another state. So what we can do is, of course, change the seed if we don't like that randomization, and we're gonna see a different result. Also another option is that you can always go back to the previous state. So for instance, if at the moment we start in the idle state, so it's 0, every time that the timer elapses, we are going to pick a new state, but then after this timer elapses, then we're gonna go back to the previous state. So we're always gonna back to 0. So if I press play now, we should see the agents changing state, and then they should go back to the idle. Now they're gonna pick a new state, and then they're gonna back to the idle. If you don't want to use the random states from the state machine, you can always specify states here. So we can say, for instance, I just want to use the idle and the work. So 1 is the state for the work. Now basically they're gonna just start working, then they're gonna go back to idle whenever the timer elapses, of course. So they're gonna start working again, stopping, and so on. And of course you can activate or deactivate this module per agent. So for instance, we can say I don't want this to happen for the first agent, and that's going to always remain in the idle state. Okay, and this is all for this video. Thanks for watching.